Corvus is the newest hero in BTD6, and I'm going to show you how to complete his quest while also teaching you some of his spells. Round 1 is super simple, as you just have to hit play and watch Corvus beat the round. His spirit has global range and will attack the bloons no matter where they are, but Corvus himself needs to be pretty close. His attack doesn't deal damage, instead it weakens bloons, and when they pop, he gets mana from them. He can use this mana on spells that we'll cover in a bit, but in short, the more mana he has, the better he is. Round 2 is pretty easy as well. You just hit play and wait until you have 150 mana and can afford his repel spell. Just click on the Gust of Wind illustration and then click cast. This will give the spirit a force field that pushes back any bloons it touches, making it able to handle many more bloons at a time. Round 3 is pretty cool. We're going to wait until Corvus's range is full of blue balloons and then cast his level 3 ability Soul Harvest. This will pop nearby balloons and give him tons of mana. We'll use this mana to cast Spear once the green balloons are on screen. This will let the spirit shoot arcs of lightning, which will pop all the balloons. Then, once the round is over, click Dismiss, as this spell will keep going and using mana until we do so. On round 4, we get access to Corvus's level 7 ability, Spirit Walk, which lets us reposition him anywhere on the map. Probably not necessary on this quest, but I moved him a bit to the right to get him closer to the track. Other than that, you don't need to do anything for this round. Round 5 is another that we don't have to do anything for. Just watch the spirit clean up the round and get Corvus tons of mana. Then, at the start of round 6, we are going to cast Aggression. This turns the spirit red and makes it attack faster. Now, this spell does continue to use mana for its duration, but we are going to leave it on as Corvus will make plenty of mana over the next few rounds. And in the middle of round 6, when the green balloons get near the end of Corvus's range, use his level 3 ability to harvest tons of mana from them. This will really set us up for the next few rounds. Round 7 is a piece of cake, as the red spirit will pop everything, but round 8 we do need to cast a new spell, Vision. This not only lets the spirit see camo balloons, but it also removes the camo property from anything that it hits. We'll use this for the camo blues. Full disclosure, using Vision here makes the next 2 rounds harder, but it gives us a great learning opportunity. Cast his recovery spell at the start of round 9. This makes Corvus and his spirit stop attacking, but his other spells will come off cooldown much faster. We'll use this to get Vision back up in time for the camo rainbows. A good timing for this is to dismiss recovery once the second pink balloon leaks, and then cast Vision right when it comes off cooldown. You'll leak a bit, but you get to practice the recovery spell. If you want to skip this process, just save Vision for round 9 and don't cast it on the camo blues on round 8. At the start of round 10, we'll use Corvus's level 3 ability to take out the ceramics and completely fill his mana pool. Then find the trample spell and cast it once all the purple balloons are on screen on round 11. This makes a stampede of spirits run up the track, crushing any balloons in their path, similar to Sada's level 10 sword charge. Now, I like to start the next round right away so that the stampede can take out the start of round 12, but that's not necessary. From here, we'll cast Aggression and leave it on for the rest of the quest, as we'll have plenty of mana going forward. You can probably cast some other spells at this point just to see what they do, but I played it safe and just let the spirit do its thing. Then, on round 13, we'll use his level 3 ability on the ceramics for some easy pops, and then his level 10 ability once ceramics and blues fill his range. This will make the ceramics real easy, as well as topping off our mana pool. Next, we'll want to find the Storm spell. This lets the spirit shoot energy blades out constantly, and is another spell that keeps going until we hit Dismiss. We'll cast it right when the mob spawns on round 14, and leave it on for the rest of the quest. If you want, you can use Corvus's level 3 and 10 abilities on the round 15 ceramics, but that isn't needed. And that is how to complete Corvus's quest and some info on some of his spells.